Okay, hi. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you a box truck with minimal conversions, a converted box truck into a tiny home with minimal modifications. So this is just a regular, U-Haul box truck. Nothing, spectacular. Just a 1990. It's a diesel. I got it for $800. It was $1,000 behind the tags in the state of California. So anyway, here we go. So here's the outside of it. So when you look inside, this is minimal conversion. So basically, we'll just start from the ground up. So what I did was, I went ahead and put some carpet in here. I got this for $40. This carpet right here, I got this for $40 at Home Depot, or not even, like $37 at Home Depot. This is just odds and ends, but it just happens to fit the 17-foot box that I have. And then I just put my prayer rug right here. And then so this right here, it was in different type of, like, I had to cut out little pieces, so I just kind of put it here instead of putting the rubber part. But what I did think about doing was putting the rubber on the back of this right here, so that way, like, when you come in, kick the shoes off, you get your shoes right here. I got a big mirror right here. That's me. I got a big mirror right here. It's, like I said, minimal modifications. Every U-Haul truck has these right here, so I just took these and tied them up right there. So if I took it down, it would just come right down. There's nothing that's needed. I guess my thing's falling apart here. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, so here's the wheel well. I didn't even tape it on there. I didn't even put it on there yet, but it's just like a little fabric. I got it from the fabric store a long time ago. I don't even know why I bought it. But anyway, so I put a nightstand in here. Obviously, if you're going to be living in there, you want to have a couple drawers and stuff like that. And then my bed, I didn't even actually put the bed up, the bed frame up. I just put the mattress and the box spring right there. And then just, that way I have a little bit of extra room on this side, for blankets and dirty clothes and stuff like that. And then, let's see. Oh, so the couch, there's a wheel wells on this side, similar to that one. So, I think you can see it under there. No, you can't see it. Can you? Well, anyway, trust me, they're there. But so anyway, so due to those wheel wells, the way that the couch sits, it would have been like too flimsy. You know what I mean? So what I went ahead and did is I just took a little 2x6 blocks, and I've cut them in 6x6x2, and I glued them together. As you can see right here, there's two glued together. So I just super glued them, and I just put the legs on there. It's actually, you can't even really tell. Like, I really don't even notice. At least I don't, So anyway, yeah. So I have the carpet in there. So then I had already had this shelving system. It was a full one, just like this one. But the legs ended up getting cross threaded, so it only went to 2 tiers. So I just said, okay, let me just make this my shoe rack. So I just put my shoes and stuff right there. I got this. It doesn't even work in here because of the power. So let's go ahead and start talking about what I did to decorate the place and then some of the features I have. And mind you, this is all minimal. Okay, so for insulation, it's not much of an insulation, but for insulation, I went ahead and, this is so cheap. I went to the dollar store and I got these little foam boards, right? And then they're $1 a piece. I might have bought like 35, 40 of them. This one fell apart because I didn't put enough adhesive on it, I guess. But anyway, I got the foam boards, and so what I went ahead and did is I just put each one there and then cut them to, to size. The ones that didn't fit, obviously it's not exactly to size, but hey, it works. I'm not really worried about it. I just wanted more so decoration than anything because the back of the walls were all grimy. So anyway, so what I did on this one was I decorated this. This is just a random one, the first one, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do when I very first had got started or whatever. So the first one was just a random design with some cool colors. And then so on the lower part of the right side, I made this like the California theme. So those are, I'm not sure if you could tell, but these are supposed to be palm trees, and then obviously this is supposed to be a sun. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell. So this just signifies, California, sunny California, which is where I'm at right now. And on this side, you can't really see as much because it's behind the mirror, and I didn't really, know where to put the mirror. But on this side is trees, right? So you got like, you know, evergreen trees. I'm from the evergreen state. I'm from Washington State. And then raindrops. So you got that. And then, you know, I had to give it up for Allah. I got these cool little stickers that are like gold. I accidentally ripped one, so I put the back end of one back there. But anyway, so that's what I did with that. Over here, I know it looks kind of ghetto, but I really don't care because I'm going to put a blanket right there. But just to make it more like a closet type of feel, I went ahead and got these other things from the dollar store. I'm trying to tell you, I really didn't spend much money at all on doing this. These are like 2 for $1 or $1 a piece or whatever it was. A couple of these rolls. I had a bunch of them. I had maybe like probably 10 of them or something. Here's those letters, by the way. But these ones right here. And so what I did, I just went ahead and rolled them out right here. And then it really isn't even that good of a job, to be honest with you. It looks kind of like crappy, but you know, whatever. But anyway, yeah, and then I put it on that. It's the same thing as this right here, but it's like this thing over it. But yeah, anyway, so this is just like somewhere to store clothes and stuff like that. Right here, it just tubs of clothes. So I'm gonna eventually, I'll probably, maybe not today, but eventually I'm gonna go ahead and put a curtain across so that like it gives more of a sense of like a closet, you know what I mean? Just kind of more homely in that sense. I put the little foam boards right here too. I just didn't like decorate them. I probably will. I got all these markers. So anyway, so let's talk about what I got right here. Sorry. On the top, you know, I got my Islamic calligraphy. Can never forget that. I got Allah's name all over. Allah, and it has the stars and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically, you know, I just wanted to, you know, put good energy in the house, and you know what's better than Allah. And then so, you know, of course I have my what is it, Surah Yasin right here, or not Yasin, I'm sorry. Yeah, so basically some Islamic, you know, some Quran on, you know, a frame. I had this for a long time. It was in my other house. I just put it right here. La ilaha illallah. I messed up on the lettering, but it's all good. I put these up right here for a TV, so I can post them, drill the TV in. That should help me to do that, and then that way, from both the couch, which is right here, and the bed, you can both watch the TV. Everybody can, you know what I mean, if there's, you know, a couple people in here or whatever. It's a 17-foot box. I'm not sure the measurement of the actual truck, but anyway, so I went and got this rack from Home Depot for like about 60 bucks or something like that. I'm like 6'2", and it's like almost damn near as tall as me standing up. So that's cool, and it's like maybe like about 2 or 3 feet wide. I just got my, you know, like some of this stuff I just didn't really know what to do with that I had already had. So I'll just kind of just put it like this. I have these hangers, but everything's in a tote. So, you know, I didn't really know what. So I just, okay, well, let me just put them up here. And then I got a bunch more in boxes and stuff in one of my other cars. So anyway, this will be more filled up. Now, anytime that you're going to be like residing in a box truck for any amount of time, especially if you're going to be moving, you need these, man. You need these bungee cords. So I got the little ones, I got the big ones, I got the super big ones. I got a whole bunch of them just because, you know, on the shelving and stuff like that, if things start bouncing around, then you're just going to break everything and make it's just going to be just a mess. So if you have a box truck that you're residing in, get the bungee cord. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the accessories that I got up in this joint. No, it's messy. Got these cords everywhere. Anyway, so the accessories that I have in this. So we have a mini fridge. This is a Coca-Cola mini fridge. I'm a full-size man that's about 6'2", and this is my hand. So you can see how tiny this thing really is. I can grip it like this. So it might be like 10 inches by maybe. This thing's tiny, bro. All right, but anyway, it's a cool ass fridge. I got it for 20 bucks on OfferUp from this guy. It's real minimal energy. The only thing that I really put in here is Blau coffee creamer, because I like to have my coffee in the morning. And then kale. I like to eat raw kale in the morning too. I'm not like a raw food freak, but I do like kale. Anyway, so I have a little mirror here. I just got that. Now, mind you, a lot of this stuff was just done super on the cheap, so I got it from like a lot of places, the dollar store, or you know what I mean. It's not. You really don't need to. The whole point of this video is to show that you don't need you know, a whole bunch of modifications on your you know, on your box truck conversion or whatever. Like as you can see, I have no windows in here. That's why, to be honest, that's one thing that I really don't like. because then I just have to have that door wide open. But it's kind of cool in this situation because I'm at this little like thing, and you know, it's kind of cool. So anyway, but the modifications are so minimal, man. You could probably, if you have probably a 2-bedroom home, you could probably furnish that thing completely by stuff that you have in your home. If not, going to the dollar store, thrift stores, garage sales, whatever. You know, I used to do eBay for like about a year or something like that. So that's something I like to do anyway. I haven't really too much furnished it from there, but I will. I mean, if I you know, get around to it, I'm not ashamed to do it. Yeah, so anyway, so I got this mini fridge right here, the Coca-Cola mini fridge. It's tiny. It just holds, you know, a couple things. I have this here. This is a heater. I just got this from Home Depot. Now, mind you, I'm a fan of buying things from online, but sometimes you just want to get things done. And it was cold as hell, like for one night. And so if I wasn't in the blanket, then it would just be freezing. And so that's not, you know, comfortable. I don't like that. So I just went ahead and got this thing the next day. This is a handy heater. This is my hand. And as you can see, this thing is not that big, but it's pretty good for this little place, and it's low energy. I think it's how many watts is it? 400 watts. Okay, so it's perfect if you're running on solar or something like that. This is my solar the charger control. So this right here goes up to the panels and lets me know my battery, whatever. So I'm at 12.1. I got a couple things running right now. I got the fridge running and this little fan. And my phone's not charging, so let me unplug that. So anyway, so that's that. I have a USB thing in it, and then I have a 12 volt, and then this thing for the inverter. And you know, it's just these two things are for these lights. So these, did I turn it on? I don't remember turning that on, bro. Okay, so anyway, these lights, these are LED powered lights. They come in really handy at night. They're pretty bright. Oh wow, I must have burnt out my light. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty handy at nighttime. I got one on that side and one on this side. And then at night, I mean on the top, I have these here. They're like, I got them for 15 bucks for 3 of them. They're real cool. It's real handy for stuff like this. But anyway, this like little stuff is all you need for this. Like you don't need to put, you know, and plus the energy, you know, it's not going to work, especially, you know, no matter what you're running on. So anyway, so this is for my solar. This is the controller. Here we have the solar, the inverter, I think it's called. This is up to 700 watts. Okay, so basically what this does is it converts my, I think he said my, I really don't know about this stuff. Converts my AC to my DC, and basically makes it, or maybe it's the other way around, but basically makes it to where I can plug it in with the regular standard plug. Okay, so 700 watts. So when you're getting, you know, solar and stuff like that, you want to keep in mind the wattage. You want to look at everything that you, and this is, I guess, a decent one, you know what I mean? It was like, I think 40 bucks or something like that, but this is only a piece to it. So you want to calculate your you know, your watts usage. Like for example, this is my Cuisinart coffee maker, right? It's a little bit dirty on the top, but anyway, I love this thing. I've been using it for many moons, you know what I mean? And so I just tried to do it this morning and I can't do it. I look at the back and it's 1,000 watts. This is 700 watt. So I'm like, okay, so now I gotta go get a little one of those ones that boil or whatever. But anyway, no problem with that. That's cool. But just keep in mind, you know, your wattage use. So then what I got here is this in jail. It's a marine starting. It's basically it's a RV and marine battery. And so this basically stores everything that my solar panels collect and is not used yet, or is, you know, about to be used. It stores all that stuff. So I got it put up on these wood blocks because I guess they told me that if it sits down on metal shelves, it'll drain it or whatever. So anyway, that's what I have for that. Got a heavier Febreze. I like to keep it smelling good, you know what I mean? So right here, this is the first one that I had got. They told me it was a solar battery. Now, if you get this, don't get me wrong, this is a cool little battery, okay? But let's talk about this guy for a second, okay? So this is a Goal Zero Yeti 150, okay? So it's pretty, it's heavy, but it's compact, okay? And it basically tells you, you know, what it is, you know, what it can do up to or whatever. Okay, so now I got it on eBay. It's as far as charging your phone, I use my phone for my job and extended batteries excuse me, every day, so it's very helpful with that. Now as far as, you know, a solar battery, as they call it. Okay, this really isn't that much of a solar battery. Okay, this is the input right here. Okay, see that input? The majority of solar panels, they don't have that. Okay, the only solar panel that has this is this little cheap ass Yeti 150 solar panel. Okay, and then all you can do with this is charge your phones and your laptops. You can't really do much else, except for maybe you might be able to maybe plug in a super low wattage little teeny mouse sized light bulb or whatever. But as far as your phones and all that, it's cool, man. You can probably charge a joint maybe 8 times or something like that on a single charge. But the benefit of it is you can plug it in right here, and then you plug it in right here, and then you plug into the wall, and then it'll take all the energy from the wall, and then it'll take it into here, and then it'll save it for, you know, probably a few months at a time. So anyway, remember, if you're trying to get solar and you're doing it piece by piece, which is what I did, because I'm always busy, and you know, I'm cheap too, so I try to get the best deal, and if it's cheaper to get it piece by piece, then I'll do that. But just remember that if you get this, it's only compatible with the Yeti 150. And this particular battery, it was 229 bucks. It wasn't really, in my opinion, wasn't that good of a deal. It's basically like, I thought it was at the time, because I thought it was a real solar battery, and it was meant for this and all this other stuff. But anyway, but I like it, but I was a little bit misled. So just so you know. Okay. Let's see any features else that I have. The solar panels. Damn, I gotta climb on the roof. Oh, real quick, I got this right here for Harbor Freight for free. I love this thing. It's not too bright, but something about these LED lights, man, they're so cool. Let's see if you can, yeah, there you go. I don't know, it's like a bright white, this bluish light. I really like it. Anyway, that's that. Okay, so, oh yeah, I got the lights that's connected to the solar. I showed you that already. Battery, so, oh yeah, the coffee maker and that, it's too high of wattage. This is like probably like 1,000-some watts, so it's not gonna work, bro. It really isn't. And then of course, you know, I got my laundry soap, and then my, you know, chairs and stuff like that. A little ottoman. Okay, hang that back up. I got a bunch, you know, I sell on eBay, so let's go ahead and check out these here solar panels. Okay. Oh, so just to show you the outside of the box, which is probably what I should have did in the first place. I just got it for 800 bucks. It's cool. And then it's an old U-Haul truck, then converted to a Mexican delivery truck, and then converted into a tiny home now. So anyway, that's that. So on the roof, I have. Damn, I really don't want to climb up there. Well, anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm going. So look. Basically what it is I have a 45-watt solar panel system on the top, on the roof. And that's basically how I power what I power, you know. Charge my, you know, cell phones, my you know, whatever it might be. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much that. I mean, this is just to show you that you can get a, you know, box truck and have minimal modifications. So my next thing that I want to do, as far as, you know, plans in the future for this thing, I'll probably get that TV. I might even do that today. And I want to get some skylights or somehow get some windows in here. That would be kind of my plan for, you know, most recent, what I would like to do. But yeah, other than that, man, I appreciate you watching my video. Thanks so much, and I'm out. Bye-bye.